guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Esther here with another episode of Sidekick Saturday. Today's prompt is arrows, so it's going to be prompt number 13 for this challenge. And well, I had to go through my stash again and find some arrows. Well, that wasn't that easy because I don't have many, which immediately made me make a note to make more arrow related stuff or arrows in the Sidekick collections or in the planner collection. So that's something we actually miss a little bit. We did a few arrows in the past, but not that many. So it's a good opportunity to make some new stuff soon. But to start with, I want to work in the pocket pages again. So this one is still empty. This is the one from last week or 2 weeks ago. And I'm going to use this one. I did do some preparations, of course, because otherwise this video will be way too long for you to watch. So let me put this aside. What I did was I did die cut some base pocket pages, inserts, pocket page fillers, and I'm going to show you in a minute from which set these are. So that's my plan, my base, and I took them from this set, the Sidekick Filler Set 2. It's number 2005, and it has those two for the bigger pocket on the top. And this one has the lovely dashed border around. And of course, you can cut those pieces yourself if you don't have them. But as you can see, I hope you can see, these dies do have a lovely dashed border. So that's why I love to use them. And then on top of them, you can do this one, which has a dashed line, and that one goes on there. And then for the smaller size, you can use, let me put them back correctly, these two. And that's the larger one with the dashed line again. So that's this one. And then this one has the dashed line, also a dashed line, but a different dash. More like little lines next to each other. Okay, that's what I did to start with. So let me start with inking them first. So it pops out a little bit extra. You see the difference when you don't ink your edges and when you do ink your edges. So that's a little bit of a difference. And now as I'm doing this, if you don't have any arrows, you can also cut arrows yourself, like the top of a house, and then put a straight line underneath. So you can make your own arrows too if you don't have them. But I found something, so I'm going to use that. A little bit ink on the base too. That's for this one. And then the bigger one also needs a little bit of ink. So I'm quickly going to ink those edges. Okay. I think this is going to be quite a quick prompt. I hope. What else did I find? I found this gorgeous arrow from the library pocket fillers card set. So this set has 4 library pocket fillers, and I took this die, which is some kind of banded arrow, and I did cut them a couple of times from off-white paper from the reminiscence book, some in blue and red. You see, I have way too many of them. But this gives me the opportunity to mix and match, because as you maybe can see, this arrow is made out of 2 pieces, one frame and one inner section of the arrow. So you can interchange them. a correct way to say an interchange? I don't know. But I probably think you will understand what I mean. So, for example, you take the off-white outside of the arrow and then you use this one as an inlay. Or you can do blue with red or red with white or whatever you want. And it's a really fun element to use, this arrow piece. So, of course, if you don't like blue and red, you can imagine this looks also really fun in bright colors like pink and yellow or purple, whatever you desire. Maybe some teal color with blue might be very cool too. So these I want to use. Then I did found this piece. Uh, these I did cut from a vintage envelope. So it's not from the books, it's something I found in my stash. So if I am deciding to use it, I can also do this. But you see, it's a different size. It's more like the postage stamp sizes. And it doesn't make any sense doing it like this probably, but I don't know, I found it. Well, this reminded me a little bit of an arrow too, because if you make a little straight piece here, I don't know how to explain, some legs of an arrow, that then it's a very long pointed arrow, you know, almost looks like a tree. But with a little bit of imagination, it can be an arrow. And then I've got her because I like her. And that's all I found so far. So let me see if I can figure something out with these elements. Um, it might be fun. Um, let me think. To do some red on this piece, because there's red here, but not here yet. And then I want some of this. Let me see. Yeah, that might be nice. And you see, they are too big for those little cards in those pocket page fillers. So you can only use a part of it. So maybe something like this. But then you do have an arrow on your little card. So I'm going to make something like a mini painting or a mini framed something. I don't know. But I also need to cut this off, this piece, because otherwise it doesn't fit into those pocket pages because it's too wide. But I do like the red part here, so maybe I can do something similar. Oh, this one is already here. Should I put it on the top or something? Well, that's way too big on top because it comes out of the pocket pages too. But I do like the idea of using those things. Okay, it saves a little bit of space. Compare this, you see, now I'm sliding it underneath the top layer. And if I'm doing this, it's underneath the base layer, but then it pops out even more. So the best thing to do is slide it under this part and then do something like this. I've no idea yet what to do with the rest, but I think I need a big bulky stamp or something. I did take some stamps, but probably completely wrong ones. Because I found some arrows over here, I found an arrow over here. This is the girl I have been using. This one doesn't have an arrow. Why did I take it? I don't know. Hmm, I don't know. And this one I did like because of the word rush. And I mean, an arrow might have something to do with the word rush. Oh, should I stamp that? Let me see. That's not such a bad thing. I will keep that in mind. Maybe that's useful. So let me start with the bottom one. And I need to do something with this. Now you can do two things. Glue them together and glue them down on the base page immediately, or just try to stick them together with a piece of washi tape first. Okay, there's some, so they will stay together. Now this is probably too big already, but okay. And I do need to do some inking. Was this the way I was thinking of using them? Yes. So you see, I can cut off this part because it's too short to go over the whole piece of paper, and it pops out a little bit on this side, so I'm going to cut it off. I don't need everything. I only need something. That can go away, and I'm going to apply a little bit extra washi tape so it stays together a little bit better. Okay, here we go. Let me do some ink first because it's too white. And I do have to admit that it's really fun to do those prompts. Although I did make them up myself, uh, I have no idea what I'm going to do when the day is there, when I'm going to create something with it. So it's not that I'm making all those prompts in advance. No, I'm just I'm just making up some ideas and then put them online and then later think, oh my gosh, what was I thinking of? I think this looks pretty neat. Okay, let me see if I can attach it somehow. Some glue, some glue, some glue. Let me see. It's stuck again. Oh yes, definitely. Let me grab this one. So hopefully this one works. Yeah. And as I am putting the glue on, I'm thinking maybe it's not such a smart thing to do, but okay, it's there now. So because now I can't put anything under there anymore. I should have thought of that before, but okay, too late, too late. I'm not going to push it down really well here, so maybe it dries and I have some time to play with it later on. But I do need to put it down here. So I can glue everything down there. That's okay to do. Let me see if it's in the middle. I'm not pushing this one down. Still want to leave it off a little bit just in case. Okay, this is good. And now I'm going to cut off this part. If you are going to use it on a full-size planner page or maybe on a card or something, then I would leave it on. But because I'm going to use it into those pockets, it wouldn't fit if I leave it there. So, but you will see the idea of an arrow which is going back to the piece of paper above. So this is my part one. Now this one, I think I'm going to do the same. Would it look better down here on this side or maybe over there? I think I will go for this side first. So I'm going to do the same, adding some washi tape to make sure it stays in place a little bit. And a little bit on that side too, because I have to cut it off just like I did with the other one. And my plan is to do something, oh, the other way. It should go like this. Yes, I think that's good. So same here. I can cut off something over there, but first let me ink it up a little bit. Okay, almost there. And then I think this will be fine. Don't need that. This one will go in like this. And same here. I'm not going to glue that one down yet because I don't know if I want to slide something under there. But I do need a little bit of glue here, otherwise it won't stick, and I can use glue over here. Let me see. So it's going to be something like this. And then on top of that one, trying to make sure it's in the middle. Oh, I forgot to glue the other one down. That's not so smart, Esther. Okay, let me do this. A little bit of glue. You don't need that much glue because it's going to be in the pocket. So I don't worry about this too much. It won't go anywhere. Okay, cutting this one off. Oh, so there are my two base pages. I do have quite a lot of those arrow thingies left. Should I add one more? It's going to be too much probably, but let me see. Then I can do the other way around. Would that work? Oh, maybe it's fun to add one from there. And now you see, I took the blue outline and here is the blue inline or insert, sorry. And now I'm turning it around. So now blue is on the outside. Might that be fun to do? Oh, I can't do it anymore because I already glued that one down, but who cares? It is fun. I mean, this needs to be trimmed off, but it's not that bad. Okay. I'm going to try and use this one too. Same again. Washi tape on the back. No, that's way too big. Oops. This is so small, I can hardly hold it. Okay, here we go. Maybe a little piece down here. And because I glued this one down, not completely, as I now notice, I can't slide it under there anymore. Let's, do I want it? I don't know. Let me give it a try. Oh, I can do that. It's still okay. Do I need some ink? Because the inside I didn't ink. The blue I can do some inking, but you probably won't see it. But just, oh yes, you can see it. I'm going to put a little bit of ink on the white part too, to make it a little bit more grungy. Okay, and I think it worked because I didn't glue it down that well. Let me see if I like it. It looks like some kind of tail snaky thing going around my pieces of paper. I do like it, I must say. Okay, what's next? Glue. Glue, glue, glue. Something here and something under there. Not sure if there's glue here because no. I need to add a little bit glue there because I don't want it to fall off when I cut off this piece. And I'm not gluing it down because on the top of the arrow because I still don't know if there's going to be something under. Okay. I think it's fun, 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 fun. Okay, don't need this. That can go away. Clean up the mess a little bit before I go any further. All right, so I do have arrows, that's for sure. Oh, week number 13 it is, right? I do need that one too. Let me grab this. 13, 13, where are you? Yes, got it. Putting those back in again. for the next week. I'm not going to use this one, and I'm also not going to use this one, maybe. Well, hooray. It doesn't make any sense. And I think we do have another prompt. Oh, yes, celebrate. That's going to be the next one. I will save that one for the next prompt. That's a good one to use over there. So, week number 13. Shall I apply it somewhere down here? Then I do have her. But this is not finished yet, guys. It does need something extra. Let me think, let me think. This one is a no, 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 no. Washi tape, maybe? Hmm. No. I do like the arrows. But now there has to be something under there. The mailbox. Because that's a long, small piece. I can cut it in half. Should I do that one? I'm not sure if I have one stamped already. This is my box with stamped images and leftovers and things I use for making samples for the packaging and so, but I'm not sure if there's a mailbox in here. Yes, there is. Hi, mailbox, how are you? Oh no, I think it's too small. Because I can tuck it under here. Sorry guys, I'm just thinking. When I'm putting it a little bit more to the side, it's more fun. Oh, it's not bad. But then there's hardly any space for this girl. And I think that's going to be a little bit too much. So, well, it's never too late to change your mind, right? To make a new plan. I must say I do like this. Okay, mailbox it is. So the mailbox is from stamp set 338, Correspondence of the Past. And it has the matching die. So it's been stamped and die cut. So that will give you this piece. What else can I use? Maybe something like confidential. It's too big. I should have had little stamps making some little happy mail. No, 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 no. Oh, that shouldn't be in here. Then I'm mixing everything up. But then it will leave me number 13, inking that one up. Inking that one up, sorry. And should I put some ink on the mailbox? Why not? Why not? And you see, hardly do any coloring on those images, but that's also because I can do it, but it takes so much time if I want to make something pretty. And then this video will be way too long. So I'm just using them as they are. And if you want to color it, you can make it any color you like, or you can stamp it on, for example, red paper and then do some die cutting. Then it will look completely different. So I think I will go for this. Yes, I'm gluing it down on the bottom part first, so it stays there. Just using a little bit of glue. Slide it under. Okay, then I'm going to apply some glue on the arrow, so that one will stay there too. And now I'm going to cut it off. Let me do it from this side. Okay, so you see half a mailbox on the bottom part of this page or these pocket pages. And then the second part will go here. The only thing you have to make sure now is that it lines up perfectly on top of each other. So you put the two cards together and then you glue down the second part on the second card. So that one is going to be there. And as I'm doing it, I'm not going to apply glue all the way to the edges, just in case Well, you know what I'm going to say, just in case I want to tuck something under there. So I think they are good. No, no, they're not. Wait, I have to get it a little bit closer to myself so I can see better what I'm doing. The plastic is a little bit shiny, so sometimes it's a bit hard to see. No, it has to move a little bit more to the left. Here we go. No. Yes. Okay. This is the way I would like it to be. And should I move it up a little bit? Oh, yes. Okay, I'm going to do it this way so you can see it better and I can see it better too. And now my glue has dried. Okay, part two of gluing your mailbox. Make sure these are on top of each other and so you can line it out perfectly. Yes. Okay, here we go. Some extra glue. No, not yet. A little bit here. And I will wait with this arrow. To be honest, I already like what I see, but I do miss some, you know, some wording, a quote, or something like that. Number 13. Should we put it here or? Oh, no, 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 no. I think it's best here, but I think I already glued everything down, so I won't be able. No. Let me think, guys. Let me think. I can put it on the side. I can put it down here, maybe. No, I don't like that. I do need a big, bold stamp. Oh, I had the rush one. So I think it might be too big on the top. Yeah, it won't go because this one is already here. Shall I give it a try? Hmm. Yes, I'm going to try. It's only paper, guys. If it's not working, the only thing is I have to start all over again. And I think I am going to use my stamping platform. Where is it? Oh, it's somewhere here. Oh no, I won't make it with the stamping platform because this one is in the way. I'm going to fold it. Who cares? I'm going to fold it. And then let's see if it will fit. It's going to be tight. So I am going to use the stamping platform. And let me get it. Let me get it. See if I can do it this way. This needs to be on that one. Okay, here's my card. Here's my magnet. And here's the stamp. Let me see. It's going to be tight in this corner. So, am I going to try and lift it off or? Oh, yes. Just bending it. I should have done this first, but okay. It will work this way too, I hope. I think it's quite straight, so let me see if this will work. Yes. Perfect, perfect. I think it will be perfect. Going to give it a try. Why is this still here? Sorry. If you don't have a stamping platform and your stamp isn't perfect, you can always use a fine liner, a marker or something to fill in the missing pieces. So it's a little bit distressed, aged looking, but I think I do like that. So, oh, you see, this looks pretty cool. You can hardly see it says Rush, but I know it's there. Okay, more glue to glue down the arrow. And there wasn't much space to put the arrow a little bit more to the left. I could have done that, but okay. It's too late now. It's too late now, baby. Mm, do I like what I see? I must say I do. Do I need something extra? Yes, week number 13 is going to be here somewhere. I can tear this up a little bit, lift it up, sorry. It's going to be tight also, but the cards are small, and that's also a challenge. If you are working on a full-size page, it's always a little bit easier than working on those smaller cards. Okay, I'm going to cut this off here because I don't need it. And then some glue over there. And hopefully, no, it's not going the way I want to. The leg of this number 13 has to go to the back of the arrow, and it's leading its own life. He doesn't want to go there. I don't know why, but I will win this. For sure. Yes. Here we go. Number 13, an arrow. I think I'm going to leave it this way. Should I? There are also in one of the very, very, very early sets we did, when we just started, there's this die with arrow reinforcers. I don't think it's available anymore. So that's also something I will do in a future set. So I think I'm good with this one now. Oh, let me slide it in and see what it looks like. Well, I have to take it out for the next prompt anyway, but okay. I want to see what it looks like when it's in the pocket. Let me see. I do like it. I do like it. And you don't have to make the same as I do. It's just to give you an idea what you can do with this week's prompt. Just some inspiration for you guys. Um, that's it for me for now. I like it and I leave it this way. So thank you again for watching. Um, please like this video if you do like it. And I hope to see you soon back for another Sidekick Saturday. And that will be in 2 weeks. Okay, thank you again for watching. Bye bye.